Now, we all know Simon and Garfunkel well this morning. Well, you're going to meet Sandy and Garfunkel. Art Garfunkel and Sanford Greenberg met in college, and their remarkable time together is the subject of Sanford's new book, Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend. I recently got to sit down with them and speak about their bond and how their friendship has shaped both of their lives.
I admire my friend Sanford through and through, year after year.
And I can say the same, at least, for my dear friend Arthur.
So this is going to make a schmaltzy interview out.
Sanford Greenberg grew up in Buffalo, New York, roommates with musician Art Garfunkel their junior year at Columbia University. That same year, Greenberg's life changed forever.
It was a misdiagnosis by a doctor, ultimately led to my blindness.
He was diagnosed with glaucoma, too late to save his sight. After you go blind, you end up going back home.
Yes.
You're in Buffalo.
Yes,
but
sir.
Your friend does not give up on you.
He surely did not.
I went to work on that negative feeling. I went to work on it. I thought I would bring you back to the ongoing of prosaic, regular life. What do we have to do? Return to school.
He walked me around the city, took me to class, and most important, he would read to me regularly. He said, "Sanford, darkness is going to read to you today." Or, "Sanford, darkness is going to read to you from the Iliad." And I suppose he meant that for me, his voice was emerging from the darkness. And actually, the reason we're here is because that's how this book was born. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Simon and Garfunkel's song hit #1 on the Billboard charts 6 years later in 1966, unrelated to Garfunkel's and Greenberg's friendship, but Garfunkel becoming the light for his friend.
Al, close your eyes for a minute and think of yourself now in Grand Central Station, and you're blind.
Art had left his friend behind to ride the subway alone, although he was right behind him the whole time.
Let me hover behind him for safety and see if I can save him before any trouble and let him extend what it's like to maneuver blind as a new guy.
I was able, by asking people and keeping my hands in front of me so that I looked like either a sleepwalker or a drunkard. And I made it through, and when I got up to Broadway and 116th, I walked through the iron gates of Columbia, and I bumped into a man. And of course, it was Arthur. He had followed me the entire way.
His friendship gave Sandy Greenberg his vision for life.
He gave me a gift that's lasted my entire life. If you can get through the subway as a blind person, then there are no limits to what you could accomplish. That was the defining moment of my life, because after that, there were no limits.
Greenberg went on to a lifetime of accomplishments in a career as an entrepreneur and in public service, working with politicians and celebrities along the way. And for the last 8 years, his wife Sue runs a campaign donating money to end blindness. Did you have any idea that the guy that you roomed with would be this lifelong friend who achieved so much, who has achieved so much?
Al, I can give you the honest word in one answer. Absolutely yes. Sanford really had vision from the moment I met him.
Illustrating the power of friendship.
Now, you're now our third roommate. See, we're all three together here, and we're having a fabulous time.
I love that I can call you Al.
Well,
you can call me Al.